This content is presented purely for educational purposes. It does not promote, glorify, or encourage any form of illegal activity. All names, events, and organizations referenced are based on publicly available records and open source research. Viewer discretion is advised due to the sensitive nature of the subject matter. The 2025 Mexican Mafia Conspiracy, an in-depth educational overview. In June 2025, a complex and far-reaching case unfolded in Los Angeles County, drawing national attention to the inner workings of prison-based criminal organizations and the modern ways in which their influence can spread. This narrative examines the events, individuals, and social context behind the 19 people charged in an alleged conspiracy to commit murder at the behest of the Mexican Mafia, one of California's most well-known prison-based organizations. The case, centered around the attempted targeting of a Los Angeles rap artist, serves as a compelling study of the intersection between prison dynamics, community ties, and digital communication in the 21st century. Educational disclaimer. This article is intended for educational purposes only. It does not promote, glorify, or encourage any form of illegal activity or organization. All information is derived from public records, news reports, and open source research to provide an objective and analytical overview of the events and individuals involved. Background: the Mexican Mafia and its influence. The Mexican Mafia, often referred to as La IME, is a prison-based syndicate that has, for decades, exerted influence over Latino gang members throughout California. While their primary base of operations is within the state's prison system, the organization's reach often extends beyond prison walls, influencing street-level groups, local communities, and even aspects of the entertainment industry. The events described here began in 2022 and continued through 2024, involving a network of incarcerated individuals, street associates, and family members, all allegedly acting under the direction of a single influential figure within the organization. The catalyst: conflict with a rap artist. According to official complaints filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court, the conspiracy originated with Manuel "Snuffy" Quintero, a reputed member of the Mexican Mafia and a longtime figure in the Paramount Barrio gang. Prosecutors allege that in 2022, Quintero became angered with Nelson Abrego, a rap artist who performs under the name Swifty Blue. The specifics of the dispute remain unclear, but records indicate that Quintero issued an order to harm Abrego, setting off a chain of events that would ultimately lead to charges against 19 individuals. Quintero, 49, has a documented history of incarceration, including convictions for assault, manufacturing unauthorized substances, and false imprisonment. On June 18, 2025, he was arrested in connection with the conspiracy. At the time of his arrest, Quintero had not yet entered a plea, and his legal representation status was uncertain. Communication networks, digital age dynamics. The ensuing conspiracy was characterized by its reliance on modern digital communication tools. According to the court complaint, the order to target Abrego was relayed not only through traditional in-person contacts, but also via TikTok messages, recorded jail calls, and contraband cell phones, bridging the gap between incarcerated individuals and those outside. One of Quintero's alleged subordinates, Giuseppe Clever Leyva, played a key role in facilitating communication between gang members across Los Angeles County and beyond. On New Year's Eve 2022, Leyva reportedly told an informant that instructions had been distributed to associates in Paramount, Compton, and downtown Los Angeles. Abrego was to be confronted on site. Leyva, 34, was already in federal custody on unrelated charges, including unauthorized distribution and firearms offenses in Imperial County. He had pleaded guilty to trafficking banned substances in March 2025 and was awaiting sentencing at the time these new allegations emerged. In an exchange with the informant, Leyva made it clear that Quintero, referred to as Snuffs, was deeply upset with Abrego, dismissively stating, "F him." Despite inquiries, the precise reasons for the conflict between Quintero and Abrego remain officially unconfirmed. Social media, family ties, and prison politics. The case illustrates how conflicts within the prison system can quickly spill over into the community and even into the realm of social media. Abrego himself has previously acknowledged the impact of his music, noting in a 2024 interview that his lyrics resonate widely. Everybody wants to be a gangster. Whether you're a lawyer, a police officer, or a kid going to school, everybody wants to be big, bad, and tough. By November 2023, Abrego was incarcerated on a possession-related charge. The jail environment intensified the threat as associates of Quintero continued to communicate through a web of family members and other inmates. For instance, Onesimo Vamps Gonzalez, who was held just 2 cells away from Abrego in men's central jail, called his mother, Dominga Gonzalez, to verify whether the one who sings was still good within jailhouse politics. Dominga later confirmed, "He's no good." Both Onesimo and Dominga Gonzalez were ultimately charged as part of the conspiracy. Dominga, 66, was arrested at her home in Bellflower following these revelations. Coordinated actions and notable incidents. Events escalated further when 2 days after the Gonzalez call, Jonathan Dreamer Quevedo, another jail inmate, contacted Jacob Eagle David, who was serving time in Kern County and reportedly had access to a contraband cell phone. The two referenced Swifty Blue and made comparisons to another high-profile jail incident involving rapper Jaime Brugada Valdez, known as Money Sign Suede, who lost his life in 2023 during a confrontation in Soledad. David, who had previous convictions for carjacking and robbery, advised Quevedo to ensure that the action against Abrego was with prejudice, a legal term indicating finality and seriousness. Quevedo responded that the plan was already in motion. The following morning, at 5:50 a.m., during a routine let out for showers, a coordinated group entered Abrego's cell. Prosecutors alleged that Adrian Slick Bueno, Andrew Largo, Shania, and Jude Crazy Vale assaulted the rapper, while Michael Weasel Ortiz attempted to obstruct security cameras. Although Abrego was beaten and sliced, the attempt on his life was ultimately unsuccessful. Approximately 5 hours later, Quevedo placed another call from jail, notifying David that Old Boy got his rap session, implying that the assault had taken place as planned. He noted, however, that they didn't really get a good show, suggesting that the outcome was not as expected, and hinted that additional actions could occur in another area of the jail. Continued threats and ongoing intimidation. The campaign against Abrego persisted into 2024. By March, Leyva messaged Joshua Demon Yuan on TikTok, reporting that Abrego was live streaming outside his family home. Yuan responded by driving to the location in the early hours and sending Leyva a photograph of a weapon inside a vehicle, indicating his readiness to carry out further actions. Yuan reported, "He ain't here." Subsequently, Yuan allegedly organized for others to vandalize Abrego's family home. He provided Leyva with photographs of graffiti referencing Swifty Blue 187, a coded message associated with threats. Yuan, 37, avoided arrest when authorities took action on June 18, 2025, and remains at large according to official FBI statements. The aftermath, legal actions, and broader implications. The multi-layered investigation resulted in charges against a total of 19 individuals, including both incarcerated and non-incarcerated associates, family members, and direct participants in the conspiracy. The case has highlighted the evolving strategies used by prison-based organizations to coordinate unauthorized activities, emphasizing the role of technology, familial connections, and social media platforms. Notably, the complaint includes references to multiple individuals and specific actions. Manuel Snuffy Quintero, alleged mastermind and senior figure in both the Mexican Mafia and Paramount Barrio gang. Giuseppe Clever Leyva, key intermediary responsible for relaying orders and updates in custody on unrelated federal charges. Onesimo Vamps Gonzalez and Dominga Gonzalez, family members charged for their roles in facilitating communication and verifying Abrego's status. Jonathan Dreamer Quevedo and Jacob Eagle David, inmates coordinating and executing elements of the plan via contraband communication devices. Adrian Slick Bueno, Andrew Largo, Shania, Jude Crazy Vale, and Michael Weasel Ortiz, direct participants in the physical assault on Abrego within Men's Central Jail. Joshua Demon Yuan, allegedly involved in attempts to intimidate Abrego and vandalize his family home. Was societal and legal lessons. This case serves as a powerful reminder of the ongoing challenges facing law enforcement, correctional systems, and local communities in preventing the spread of unauthorized group influence. The intersection of prison-based organizations with digital communication technologies complicates traditional strategies, requiring new approaches to both security and intervention. Moreover, the case underscores the significance of educational outreach and open discussion about the realities of organized crime. By examining events in detail and reframing them through an educational and analytical lens, communities can better understand the mechanisms of influence and work toward effective solutions. Conclusion. The 2025 Mexican Mafia conspiracy case is a testament to the adaptability and complexity of prison-based organizations in the digital age. Through careful coordination, a network of individuals sought to carry out a sophisticated plan involving multiple actors across both correctional and community settings. While the ultimate attempt was unsuccessful, the case stands as a critical study in modern criminal justice, communication networks, and the persistent challenge of combating unauthorized activity in and around correctional institutions.